Welcome and Ndunarachu, my fellow Sabassemblers and everyone else. If you haven't subscribed already, please don't hesitate and give me your likes and share if you like my videos. Even if you don't like it, go ahead. So today for you I have the XM Studios Jean Grey Phoenix, one old school statue from XM Studios, and I believe, in my opinion, it's also one of their most iconic statues. It's been with me for a few years, but I never managed to unbox it, and now I got the time to do it and the space to do it for sure. And so let's get ready. I can't wait to open this thing. As you can see already, I took out the regular box from the shipping box, and I can see actually, since this is an old school, a bit older statue, there are a few differences to the new boxes. I believe these corner protection pads were more solid in old days, and you can also see the XM Studio, X-Men symbol on the side, but that's the only difference. So let's open this statue. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot here, the statue doesn't actually come with an assembly handbook, it just comes with the just with a picture of where the single parts are, and the letter for the registration, and the art print. It's very nice, I think. Always, so I hope you can see it. It comes out well on the camera. So let's just put these things back. So this is not a big statue. I have the feeling these cases used to be more solid in old days too. They seem heavier, but they also had these straps. Hope you can see it. All the single parts are still packed. As usual, I'll unbox everything and then we'll get to the assembly.
መቻየሽውና የጎጃም እንዝና ገና ምን አይተሽ ልብት ያለሽ ገና ምን አይተሽ ልብት ያለሽ ገና ወይ መርጦ ለማርያም ሉማም የደጀኔ የማኛው አውድማ የማር መቃዘኔ ነይ ሸበል በረንታ ሞጣ ደብረ ወርቄ አየሩ ተስማሚ ሰው ሚናፍቅ ገና ምን አይተሽ ልብት ያለሽ ገና ምን አይተሽ ልብት ያለሽ ደንዬ ራገር የጎጃም ወይ ማሩ ደንዬ እንኳን ሰው ቀርቶ ያጫውታል ደንዬ ጎጃም ተወልጄ ጎጃም አድጌያለሁ ደንዬ ደግነት ፍቅር ወርሻለሁ ያሳይ ዳሞት ጃቢተና አንጓጉሰው ወንበርማ አጣፍቶ የሚያለብሰው ፍቅር እንደሸማ ሰው ስራ ወዳድ አፈሩ ለምለም እንዲል ብር ሸለቆ ወርቅና ማርያም ደሜ 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 ደሜ
Okay, welcome back. As usual, I have already taken out all the pieces. They're next to me, and I have, of course, the bass in front of me right here. And I can tell you already, the bass is quite big, and as you know already, there have been loads of unboxing videos of this statue, and for many people this might not be something special, but for me it is, because I've had this piece for a long time, and I now finally have the chance to take it out. So, as I said, in many other unboxing videos, kind of this base kind of looks different in my opinion. Like the blue tone or purple tone of the base kind of comes out in a different way. In real life, the blue tone of this part of a Sentinel is more like a shiny blue. Sometimes it looks more like a purple, but I don't know, it just looks different in my opinion, as I said. But it still looks pretty big, and it's quite heavy. In real life this thing is much bigger than it looks on pictures. So the first part, I believe, would be this main body of the Phoenix, and you have this lovely clear resin, and I believe before we put it in you take this other larger piece of resin, and you would have to connect that into the side of the larger main body of the Phoenix, and it goes in with a large peg, and just have to push it in. It needs a little bit of force, and it looks very nice. So now we just have to push this in. There's a huge peg at the bottom and a key for the other side. It goes in smoothly, and just make sure everything fits in and doesn't seem to be any problem. So next part, I believe, would be this other smaller piece of fire, and that one goes here on the side, just goes in with a magnet, fits in there nice smooth. And then this smaller piece of fire, that I hope just goes right above the other one. And do we have a right way, or maybe the other way? No, I think we had it right way. Goes in there, holds in, no issues, beautiful. And so the next step, I believe, would be the wings. Wow, I just love this clear resin. There are people who don't like clear resin, but I love it. So let's start with the right wing or left wing. That goes in here. Let's see. As you can see, should fit in here. There is a peg, magnet, and key, the full program. And logically, the The right wing goes in the other side. Hope you can still see it. Comes out on the camera. Goes in, no issues. Wow, it's beautiful. And next step, I believe, would be the main body of Jean Grey, which should go in, I believe, somewhere in the front. Yeah, it goes right here into the bottom part of the phoenix. It just has a huge peg. Maybe we'll just, not to damage anything, we'll just take it out. It's gone in. Let's just remove these parts for a second. Maybe I'll take this one off too first. No, or not. Goes in. There is a place right here, and it should fit in nicely. There we go. Now we'll just put these pieces back. Nice. Wow, this piece is actually looking pretty big. Next step would be, I think, the left arm, which goes in right here. Next would be the right arm, the right arm, which it's in there. And next should be, I think, the straps of her belt. Not sure which fit in like this. Right here on her waist. And next step would be one of the portraits. Let's go with the full angry, full ready to kill mode, with the hair waving upwards. Just question is just which there, looking to the left direction, like that. So let's use one of the other switch out heads first. I'll show you those. Take off the totally full enraged Phoenix to the one they use in the, it's more just like the regular Jean Grey, which I believe is the one they use in the art print. You can see that. This is more just like the, whoa, you better be careful, don't get close to me. That's the expression she has on her face. And let's use the other one with the longer hair. Here she has the long hair. Here she has more like a younger face look, but looks nice. I believe this is more like the face expression that says, yeah, I'm a young girl, you can try your luck, but you may regret it. That's the kind of expression she has, I believe. Probably I'm not going to use this portrait, but I still believe all of them look very nice. There's a nice paint job on their faces. I believe the paint job on the whole statue is great. Let's start at the bottom, the base. I love this metallic look of the blue on the base, and also the other parts like of the sentinel. I don't know if they're supposed to look like metal, they look more like stone, and they all have this glossy kind of finish, except for the blue. The blue has this metallic kind of look, and since this is an older statue, those days I believe the paint job wasn't as perfect as it is today. The wires, I think they're done pretty well, that look out on the side. They could have been, the paint job there could have been done a little bit better. There's some overflowing, I believe, but otherwise I think paint job on the base is very nice. And since we have here the clear resin of the phoenix, that's I think the most iconic part of this statue, which makes the statue also a real eye catcher. When you come into a room and you see the statue, it's definitely gonna be like, whoa, what's that? And that's why I also think of all times, I think this is one of XM's most iconic pieces. I don't think any company has used like this clear resin for the phoenix, and I mean, if they have, please give me a comment. And wow, even the expression on the phoenix is beautiful. I love the way they use the overflow of colors inside the resin, and you hardly see the metal pieces inside. Unless you look closer, you're not gonna see those, but I think they did a great job on that. Some people may not like clear resin, but as I said before, I am a big fan of it, as long as I use it in the wrong place. But I don't have a problem with that. I think it's a perfect a perfect material to use, and you don't really have to worry so much about breakage or so with this material. And I don't know for the Dark Phoenix if they should have used if they should have used the clear resin, but I think even without the clear resin on that statue, even though I haven't seen it in person, I just know from pictures, it looks great without that too. But here I think it gives a nice contrast to the body of Jean Grey. You have the green body, which is all sculpted, when with the gold boots and the straps on her waist and the golden phoenix on her chest. I think you have the nice contrast there, so I think they made it the right choice. This is definitely just a definite eye catcher. Okay, let's do the measurements on the statue. I believe the highest point would be the right wing, and I believe from the bottom to the top it's pretty much exactly 35.5 centimeters, and in width I believe the widest point would be from wing to wing. That's, I believe, about 46 centimeters, and in depth it's going to be, let's see if we can go through the center there too. It's almost 40 centimeters. Wow, but it's a tall statue, maybe not so extremely wide, but still it's a beautiful statue. So now I know why I actually always admired all the people who already had the statue, but now I belong to those too. So I hope you liked today's show, and as I said, like, give me a like. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And God bless our statues. God bless you, and have a nice day.
መቻየሽውና የበጃ ምንዝና ገና 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 ምን አይተሽ ልርት ያለሽ ገና 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 ምን አይተሽ ልርት ያለሽ ኧረ ገና 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 ጮቄን መቻየሽው የውሃ ቃኑን ለአገር ቀርቶ ለዓለም የሚተርፈውን ዲማም ተሻገሪ ዋሸራም እለፊ ሞልቶ የሚፈስበት የቅን የጥራፊ ገና 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 ምን አይተሽ ልርት ያለሽ ገና 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 ምን አይተሽ ልርት ያለሽ ደንዬ 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 የትም ይጃዳለው እግሬ ካደረሰው ደንዬ ቤቱ ለእንግዳ ነው ወትሮም የጎጃም ሰው ወትሮም ያገሬ ሰው ደንዬ ያባየ ጣናናት የፍቅር አብነት ደንዬ ለምለመ አገር ጎጃም አምሳለ ገነት አምሳለ ገነት ደንዬ ደንዬ